Are we heading to the end of the world? End of the world. Children are dying every day. People are suffering every day. Who will save us now?
Respect to Nandekano.
Who will save us now? Save us now. Biafra has been killed in Nigeria. The world never care about us. What is our crime? I say, what is our crime? What is our crime? We are in jail. We blacks are in jail. We want to be free from this wicked world ruled by oppressors. Oppressors. We are in jail. We blacks are in jail. We want to be free from this wicked world ruled by oppressors. Oppressors. It's a wicked world.
You know what time it is?
It's a wicked world. We are in a wicked world.
It's time for Africa.
This is wicked world. Wicked world. It's a wicked world.
It's a wicked world.
It's a wicked world.
Time for us to rise.
We are in a wicked world.
It's time for us to rise.
This is wicked world. Wicked world.
Our lives are in danger, yeah, the world never product. Even if the sea has been murdered, scattered like the dust in the desert.
You would never hear it in the mainstream.
What Mata will say when the UN, EU and AU have become deaf and dumb. Yes, I cry, it breaks my heart when I hear how ceaseless we die. So I pray for your protection and guidance.
You already know what time it
It's
is.
a wicked world. We are in a wicked world.
It's a wicked world.
This is wicked world. Wicked world. It's a wicked world.
The world never cared about us.
It's a wicked world.
When shall we rise?
We are in a wicked world.
Africa's
Wicked world. Wicked world. We are in jail. We blacks are in jail. We want to be free from this wicked world ruled by oppressors. Oppressors. We are in jail. We blacks are in jail. We want to be free from this wicked world ruled by oppressors. Oppressors.
Yeah. This is a little song we wrote. We woo. Ugo chide. Shake a kurubi. This is how we do. BGT. Alright. Yeah, man.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. And Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazi Ukafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Ukafomefo is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. And of course, he is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of the King Fafabiku, the one and the only man who stood up to speak of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. Nobody have done that. He is the director of Radio Biafra and as well as Biafran Television, the one and the only man that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people across the globe. Of course, this is not an issue we have to debate. You can come to where you come from and then you put our demand to test. I am George Onyeibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, I will not proceed until I acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Kika Biama, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man. For in the end, we are gone as a people without him being by our side. It really doesn't matter how people feel about the whole issue, but Chukwu Kika Biama remains Chukwu Kika Biama, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. In my humble way, I will acknowledge him this morning before we proceed. Meyerem Chineke kene, Meyerem Chineke kenoma o. Chineke kene meyerom Chineke kenoma o meyom Chineke o ni o mewara ụzọ ka bata ụzọ Biafra omerụwala anyị ụzọ omerụwala anyị ụzọ omerụwala anyị ụzọ ka bata ụzọ Biafra omerụwala anyị ụzọ omerụwala anyị ụzọ omerụwala anyị ụzọ ka bata o anyị na-aja ya mma o maka n'eziokwu na mara mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị obiọma o juru anyị anya dadị o inweghị mgbanwe ọ dị onye dị ka gị ịbụ Alfa na Omega anyị niile naanị dị mma o isi. And this morning I thought we shall move ahead to with our topic this morning is to 7 strategy to Biafra restoration. 7 strategy to stop Biafra restoration. So for us, remind that irrespective of how you feel, irrespective of what your agent tells you, irrespective of the voice that speaks in your head, duty cannot be overemphasized. And I have followed our leader, Mazi from the very first day I heard his voice on Radio Biafra, which is on the June, the month of June, 7th month of June, 2014. His message has not changed. It's wrong. Christianity, I was born into Christianity, the message never changed. And once their message change, as it's changing according to some men of God, I can tell you that something is wrong. And when it comes to our tradition, the message is changing and all of us are bearing witness to it. That means because something is wrong. But coming back to where we are, a lot of things, if I see them, I encounter them, and I know best can lead for the generation is to make sure these evil are prevented. And so it really doesn't matter how you see them. I have 2 friends, one in Dubai, one in South Africa. The one in South Africa, nobody knew where he went to. And then in South Africa, he spent like 6 months without communicating with anybody. Where he could not just have walked like that. And one day, he sent an audio to me and said, I can't talk to you. I have been looking for to communicate with you. I'm now in South Africa. They allow me to use the number I can use to reach. I'm calling everything. But they are coming. He started on WhatsApp. But I can assure you now that it's almost going to 8 months. The friend has been able to send another message back to me. And then you can understand something is wrong. And then yet the one in Dubai is still going through the same thing, exactly the same thing. And sometimes I begin to wonder, who is making our people to go through slavery across the globe? Why will it be this way? The truth cannot be overemphasized compared to what Nigerians are doing to us. Any day we try to come and change the words, switch words so that we can look good before the global community. That means we have been lying all this while. And so sometimes some people believe that when we come here, we now bend our mouth and talk as if we are human beings, whereas we have been reduced to animal in our very lifetime. We all are aware of this. It's unfair. And so it really doesn't matter how you appreciate, accept what you say, because and now people do understand. But everyone, he declared what he's saying. Then you just need to go through some of them. And if you have and you see some of these posts being re-edited by our brothers, I would encourage you to really think deep into them. Number one there among the ones I just down there, he said, no matter how much these murderers, these sinners have prayed, after all, Yakubu Gowon is the sixth largest murderer in modern history. So his prayer cannot be entertained by heaven. God cannot listen to the prayer of Yakubu Gowon. Mazi Nande Kano, the 7th day of the month of March 2020. He went on to say, the land of Okigwe Fulani will be dealt with. Within 14 days, I have told head of IPOB volunteer to respond to their stupidity. He said, Gowon is talking about restructure. Let me tell you, restructure that we died for, or is it restructure Gowon and Ojukwu agreed in Aburi Accord? He went on to say, they have started taking you with the Igbo presidency. That is how they will beg you with Biafra. He said, take your presidency and go to hell with it. All we need is Biafra. Let us work and make Nigeria great. So people would say, God bless you. But I say, thunder fire all of you. To make Nigeria great, thunder fire all of you. But I must tell you this morning, I should have gone and on and on and on and on. Like I said, I want to refresh your mind. And each and every one of them, I lay down on one of them this morning, and that is the one where he said, Gowon now and his gang are crying for restructure. Why did they come to fight war with Ojukwu? Why did they bring police action to Biafra land? Why do they have to kill over 10 million people before now? And now they are bringing restructure. I understand Biafrans don't even know what you are saying. Gowon is saying, oh, like, truly we have to restructure Nigeria. Ojukwu never requested for anything more than restructure. Ojukwu never asked for Biafra. Ojukwu is Biafra. Ojukwu asked for restructure. Let us restructure Nigeria. They went to Aburi in Ghana to decide how they will restructure Nigeria. Exactly the same restructure they are trying to deceive you with. They agreed. They came back. BBC started mocking Gowon. Hey, you have a paved way, you are falling for Ojukwu. They begin to mock Yoruba and Hausa. Of course, that is to deceive them. The same way Nigeria are mocking all of you. How can you submit to Mazi Nande Kano? How can the small boy be ruling you people? And you think you are old. You don't know you are idiot. Gowon fell for it. Gowon will die miserably alongside with other idiots that with him. British government with their BBC, cajole Gowon. And Gowon turned down restructure. Some people will say 3.5 million died. But I know that the 3.5 million is just innocent children and women. Innocent children, boys and girls, and pregnant women. That is that 3.5. Who count the ones they kill in Calabar and dump their body in Atlantic Ocean? Who count the one they kill in River State and dump their body in Atlantic Ocean? Who count the one killed in Bayelsa State and dump their body in Atlantic Ocean? Who counted the ones they killed in Akwa Ibom and dump their dead body in Atlantic Ocean? Who counted the one in Delta State and dump their body in Atlantic Ocean? Yes, I want to ask you, who count the ones they killed in River Niger and other shallow rivers, Imo River, across Biafra land, and left their dead body to decay and to be eaten by fish? Who count the ones that were buried in shallow graves? Who count the ones that they murdered or take with train and truck to the north and buried? Who counted them? We say over 10 million died because Ojukwu asked for restructure. Make no mistake about that. But this morning I can see all of you who are coming to deceive us with the same restructure. We want no restructures in Nigeria. We want Biafra. And let me tell you what Nigerian has done to their youth. When I listen to this clip, it's just the truth. But that is a voice of a Biafran crying. But of course, he has to claim to be one Nigeria. in order to live in a very good society. But all of you want Nigeria, all of you are crying. But you have gotten so used to suffering that you don't understand what you are doing in IPOB. But make no mistake about it. You may feel comfortable today, but before we are through with what we are doing here, all of you will feel our pain. All of you will understand what we are saying. We don't threaten you. Whether you are in heaven or you are in earth, you will feel what we have felt. And none of you will escape it. None of you will escape it. No governor, no president, no rich man, no intellectual, no America will protect any of you. No London will protect any of you. Hell will reject you. Heaven will not let you be dead. Almost no. Children, life will be you have to your fan. You have made you less and yours will make sure. And so on daily basis, they count on good people or still alive listening to us. Let us go. Let's go.
The story of the Nigerian youth. I was told I was Nigerian. I was told that my land flowed with milk and honey and that we were the giants of Africa. I was told that we were the black and that on the path to greatness. Some of my doors, window tables, some had no doors, some of electricity. I could hardly hear my teachers over the Dean of Lagos generation. I was promised books to themselves needed. This was my started life disadvantage through no fault of mine. My parents made me promises based on the promises the government made to them. I was told that blackouts would soon be a thing of the past. I was told that water was coming to my area. I was told that the roads in my neighborhood would soon be tarred. I stood under the sun to thank the governor for using taxpayers' money to give my school some tables. He carried me up and in a loud voice said, "This is the future of Nigeria." They all said I was the future, but their actions clearly showed they didn't believe there was a future. As I prepared for university, I found out that no matter how hard I work, that my name, religion, and the part of Nigeria that I came from mattered more than my hard work. My parents never told me that it was more important to buy handouts than to read. They never told me I was the object of my lecturer's affection. They never told me that a program could take 6 years. They never told me that some of my lecturers were the grandmasters of fraternities. I was not told that it was easier to save money to pay for whatever grades I wanted than to read for the grades. I am now a graduate despite and in spite of it all. 2020 is here and I am searching for Vision 2020. I guess they never knew 2020 would come so soon. I still don't have water, my roads are still not tarred, and yes, I can still hear the generators humming away. The 5-year-old APC government says I should blame the previous PDP government, so I look for all the umbrella-carrying politicians. But lo and behold, they are all carrying brooms now. What to do? Umbrella or broom? Broom and umbrella. I need a job. This is who I am. I am the Nigerian youth. I am not lazy, neither am I corrupt. I could compete globally if I had the right tools. My Nigerian education has not prepared me for the world. I would work if jobs were available. I would farm if the farmlands were safe, if I had guaranteed off-takers for my produce, or if I had access to processing facilities within my area. I could start an online business if I had access to steady power, good and affordable internet, money to buy a laptop, or access to a techno-park services within my district. There are so many things I could do if my government would provide the enabling environment for me to thrive. I have been meaning to tell you that your minimum wage doesn't cover my monthly transportation. I said that the Nigerian youth would drive agricultural revolution, but conveniently forgot to mention that farmers are being killed every day. You have now promised to enlist 1 million Nigerian youth into the army to fight Boko Haram, the same Boko Haram that was created by a politician who roams the streets of Abuja freely, while tens of thousands have been killed and millions displaced. The same war that other nations use one precision-guided army to end, while my government shares contracts for the supply of bullets and AK-47s. Daily, I see videos of our troops fainting because they lack water, pushing their armored personnel carriers or protesting one thing or the other. Sorry, but this is not the kind of job I want. I will consider enlisting only when I see your children enlisted and in the front lines. Those of you who created Boko Haram should bring your children back from Europe and America to fight Boko Haram. Your war, their fight.
Of course, this is Nigerian youth cry. You can imagine what Biafran youth cry will be like. Make no mistake about it. Nigeria is upwing. And the fire these people have rekindled will consume all of them. But this is what British government want for all of us. This is what Britain and France want for the whole world, because they want oil. Well, like I said this morning, our topic is 7 strategies to stop Biafra restoration. Number 1 among them, calling for restructure is an indirect way to stopping Biafra restoration. The governors of Southeast, and majority of them in Biafra land, the politicians. Southeast and South people like Edwin Clark and the rest of them, Dakuku Peter side, they start playing the trumpet of restructure. And they tell you that a restructured Nigeria is as good as Biafra. But these are blatant lies, and they never say the truth. The only thing they want is a restructure in Nigeria that steals and empower them to remain in power ruling us. These are the children of slave. The earlier you understand, the better. It's what we are here to say. But we will open all of them over our time on. Like in our leader broadcast at he speaks as the spirit of Chukwu Kikama gave him utterance. He will run a test to all this full nature. Now let me tell you what you do not understand. After the war, when they were chanting no victor, no vanquished, they introduced a military firing execution squad. They call it firing squad. They started hunting down strong Igbo youth within Biafra land. And when they get across to them, they tag them robber as they are doing today. And all of them were executed. And when most of our parents discover this, they start sending their children abroad. Little wonder would you imagine that more than 75% of the Kwashoko children are not in Nigeria today. All of them found themselves around the globe. In America, in Asia, in Malaysia, in Europe, in Arab nation, they found themselves across the globe. Little wonder people never wondered. Never ask question. Why is it like that? Because Nigerians were deliberately killing the young one, because their intention is kill all the elderly ones and leave only the children, so that you as a Biafran youth will not know the truth. They almost succeeded, because that is why we have a lot of Biafran youth who are idiots, who think they can become cultists for Shell and other company than to join in IPOB. They almost succeeded. And now what they did was they went in because our village in the southeast became scanty. They planted the Yoruba seed in our midst. They gave birth to children who grew in our town, right from Kalabari to Wakireke, right from Wakireke to Mbiama Patani, right from Batani to Ishekiri land, right from Ili land, Edo land, right from Edo to down to Anam. They plant children in midst. Some Yoruba, they married Igbo women, and you thought they are your people. Our father knew this truth. That is when that slogan started, Igbo bu Igbo. They couldn't say it loud because they will be hunted down. They accepted it. They will come out and tell you who you are. These are the children of those who rule us. But people will not understand. They are the don't worry, Uganda. Come. Of course, our able marriage are considered to our children of those Boko Haram planted in our midst to make our life misery. I can tell you this moment, no true Biafra what a restructured Nigeria, because British government lie more than Satan, and Nigerians who want Nigerian to remain are very lazy, stinking criminals. And so when you hear them talking about restructure, they just want to distract your attention from Biafra. How many people have died because Ujuku has you restructure? What is the difference between now and then? Why all of a sudden you want to restructure Nigeria? Because British government know how to control all of us, but they came late. Number 2, they turned Biafra land into military occupation in the following way. They have checking point deployment of, they have checking points, first of all, everywhere in Biafra land, checking point, checking point, checking point. And some are here to protect us. My brother, Think again. They are running from where you have Boko Haram, where their terrorists is. But they are coming to kill us. They deploy terrorists everywhere. We have Miatiala, we have Fulani, we have Boko Haram, we have the Nigerian security apparatus, among others. All these are terrorists, I must tell you. And let me warn you, if you are a Biafran, governor is campaigning for their own security outfit. Begin with that going on of him, but here of Spartinkles, the park is being used and their person and also part to Honda fight out of their car or spark, whatever is protected. Our full are the watching the go and say which is may have seen many crimes committed by they never want their own few. But here our can say we are here to fighting for that, be alive to do that, and I will never be here. I don't fight for Niger Delta, and I don't fight for Igbo. I fight here, nothing more, nothing less. You remove the name Biafra, I am not there. I better go and join Nigeria, because Niger Delta is worse than Nigeria, and if fighting for Igbo is worse than Nigeria, what we fight for is Biafra land. So they deploy them everywhere. And now I must use this privilege to pass this information to you. Every madman you see within your community, 90% of them now are government paid agents. Most of you do not know that some of our brothers have turned to saboteur. Some of the Yorubas are in our land, including Fulani. They pretend like mad people. When you see madman preaching the word of God, they are not mad. Watch them very well. In Biafra, those of you in Ebonyi State, watch them very well. Some of them pretend to be as if they are mad. You see them in your community all of a sudden. You see them you checking them. It will not be the first time you are hearing this kind of story. We have the one they call Clifford Orji in Lagos State to Utah bus stop, going to Airport Road. He was selling human pass for governors. He was human pass for governors. Time. His case was not tried. We can begin to mention so many of them who was not tried. They were murdered to cover this truth. They have started with the same pattern. Those of boys still stay special. Any man have that is what I'm doing. I'm telling you to know now. I had no beast on that vote, and if you are you will the vote that is I understand that in fact Sarawa we are in no still into joining our not for things from our state. They were all killed. Today we don't know their whereabouts. And so if you see them coming, you better be careful. Our leader in his broadcast said what they are doing is depopulating our land. They know we have population. They know that they have not been able to wipe us out as they intended. Now they are inside every bush killing. Now, if we are 1 million, for instance, here in Biafra land, and every day they have a target of killing us 5. Can you please times 5 times 100? Can you please tell me 5 times 365 days in a year? You will see that 1 million, our population have been depleted. Let anybody deceive you. All in a bid to stop Biafra, they will cut us down one after the other. Anytime we say join IPUB, the reason we tell you to join IPUB, begging is your money or feed it. You bring to us because that will be I'm direct from who are the land. We are the one that not to go. Not when you are and your life. Sacrifice is grip body. That's why we are checking up the queue in the sea. Center of Brading cooler on night. I just time to leave. I said, what we will not mind Biafra and do to as far as the bed gift now transfer because it will follow. This rain will follow. Our leader in his last broadcast, he said, somebody said to me that thunder will fire me. And I look at the person, I say, but you never know that I'm the thunder. Soon they will understand that IPOB is the thunder that will fire Nigeria. But they don't know this. Of course, everything they do in a bit is to stop us. They employ secrets everywhere. Then they don't bulldog. In that the DSE some investments. But all these things are in a bid to stop Biafra restoration. When Buhari take over before he died, he made sure that you cannot use ATM to get money outside Nigeria. They are working hard to take away your domiciliary account from you. They are making sure that you withdraw money, you pay government. You deposit money, you pay government. Those of you who have savings account, are they not deterring your money even in your own savings account? But every effort they have made to oppress us, to suppress us, we are still here. DSS is chasing everybody, looking at everybody. The first thing they arrest you, what they check is your bank account because they are looking for who is sponsoring IPOB. Can you tell me who is sponsoring Yoruba Church? Can you tell me who is sponsoring Yoruba Church? It is Biafrans. If Adeboye and Kumuye will come and boost, we build church bigger than the whole Ibadan with our own. Are you people giving Yoruba Church money, not a shame? And somebody say that talk about church, don't that fire all of honor. So when church is killing us, another idiot are killing us, we should not talk about it. If you are idiot, we will tell you you are idiot. But our people will not understand that all these things are planned to stop us. Have you seen any pastor talk about the killing in Nigeria? Until I start coming and talking about killing of Christians. An American spoke up for the first time and affirmed it. Even ambassador in Nigeria, did he ever mention it? If we do not tell the world what is happening to us, I can assure you that nobody will. Nobody. Number 3 way to stop this Biafra restoration. They will not give us access, make provision for us to access system, justice system. We all know we do not have access to justice system. When you see Nigeria harassing us and intimidating us, we are doing exactly what is recognized by the Nigerian decree because we don't have constitution. It is Nigerian decree as amended in 1999. It is our nation. It is our you know right to civil food organ. It's our right. But just to call like stop move. The day we will march, you will be a weakness. We have beautiful land. Send more Fulani helmet. Come and ravage our people. We want things to happen. We want all of them to come and kill. But they will kill those of you who are claiming that you are intelligent. When we are telling you join IPOB, you think you are doing to somebody else. They deny us right to our justice system. That is why there is no Yoruba police cell in Nigeria. If they lock them up, it's just a matter of time they will release them. We are the one they are sacrificing every day in the hand of police and army. We are the one that don't have access to justice system. I have seen evil in my life. You Hausa beat you, then go lock you put. You beat Hausa, then go lock you put. God punish you, make you go fight Yoruba. You go then go make sure see the money where your bank account go finish. Because you will go in there for 2 fighting. They will charge you for Yahoo. And let them see you with IPOB. and in Biafra, and then you become the terrorists. But their own terrorists are walking around. They deny us the justice system. Those of you on Facebook, that was our leader when he went to Ebonyi State. Fulani man told him that he cannot enter because in Ebonyi. Because most of you don't know, when you are telling me I'm a Ebonyi-tarian, I'm an Amberian, I'm a Enugu-tarian. Do you know that Ebonyi State, Enugu State, and all of them were the same state? Simply before the land. I'm an Enugu man. No, I never know where Ojukwu came from. I thought it was rightly I was Ojukwu was in Enugu State. Which did fight us? You are telling me now, like some people Anambra. Before they divide you, where's my place? Do you know where I come from? But of course, they deny us access to justice system, so they can stop us. That is why when you want to begin to know those people who don't have sense among us, we begin to hear them say, hey, we the Akwa Ibom Italian, we are not support. Watch those people, they are full of blood. Because the true sons of Biafra this time speak with one voice. We want Biafra, not Niger Delta, not Delta Niger, not upland, the river line and bottom line. But of course, we will get there. Of course, number 4 of it is that he helplessly looting the country resources just to stop Biafra restoration. It is painful. The money they are canvassing for in the National Assembly to borrow, they have finished dividing the money, but I can assure you that all the division of the money they did not allocate anyone to the southeast. Did not. All these things are in a bid to stop Biafra. 22.6 billion naira federal government loan breakdown. I must tell you, emergency road rehabilitation. Only God knows where that road is. They are going to spend 434.7 billion naira. Abuja Lagos Corridor Highway. The project will take $5 million. Nigerian Housing Finance Project guaranteed scheme. That one will take them $100 million US. National Social Safety Network Project. That one will take 500 million. TCN Overall Transport System Enhancement Project, 200 million. Nigerian Electricity Transmission and Access Project, 364 million. Better Education Service for all, 500 million. Finance Project, 500 million. Development Project, 450 million. ME Project, 1.28 billion naira. NTA designated project, 500 million. Agriculture transformation agenda, 200 million. Staff Corps Process Zone Project, 500 million. Regional Surveillance System Enhancement Project in West Africa region, the whole of West Africa, 900 million. Financial Government and Institution Project, 200 million. Institution and 3.3 and 5 million. We receive 6 million, 6 million, 202 million US dollar. South we receive 4.2 million dollars from there. Then Northeast we receive 300 million from there. Then Southwest we receive 200 million from there. Then North Central we receive 6.5 million from there. Then Southeast we receive zero. And now those in the South should not think that they are giving you. They are keeping you under control till Fulani herdsmen finish killing those of us in the coastal region. Then they will show their real color. But there is no pipeline in Southeast to blow now, because all the oil they are stealing in Southeast, they are drilling them diagonally down or Bayasa. Oil in Ohajebema, where are they drilling it? All the oil in Asa and the rest of it, where are they drilling it? You think we don't know? So those of us in the society, hey, Nigeria remember, they don't remember you, they are coming for you. And so what are they doing? They want to provoke us so that we react. This is the same way they talk about railway project. They give Yoruba railway line. They give Hausa Fulani railway line. They give even to African country railway line. But we that owns the resources, there is no railway line in our place. And then some people are comfortable with it. Don't let anybody deceive you. We are not sentimental in what we are doing. We tell you the truth how it is. It is our on form of intimidation and harassment. On our political harassment, it's amazing. Yoruba Hausa that are rejoicing over who is ruling us. Go to North and see how they over the governor of Imo State. But Imo people are not happy. So something is wrong somewhere. By the time Hausa, Fulani and Yoruba, the one rejoicing over your governor as a Biafra, you should use your tongue and count your teeth. They are not there for your interest. How many people are rejoicing over Chibuike Amechi? Yorubas are happy for him. Fulanis are happy for him. He built monorail, 30 pillar, with over 600 US dollars. Only 30 pillar of monorail. That is his greatest achievement in Rivers State. And when I say they are idiot, people say, you can't address them like honorable. Okay, they are honorable. The situation is that there is a deliberate attack on us on media blockage. As I'm talking to you now, we have shared this video more than 700 times. But I tell you that Facebook, Yoruba on Facebook will cut it down. They will even be deleting you from our own list. Facebook is unfriending people who are like-minded with us. And you don't know all these things to stop Biafra. Why they have? Let the world know who they really are. But all these things are deliberate attack to stop Biafra restoration. And finally, unnecessary judicial, legislative, and executive attack on IPOB. Unnecessary. Judicial, legislative, all of them, the whole three government, unnecessary attacking IPOB. I said earlier, it is our right to determination. It is our right to do what we are doing. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise. If you are a Biafran anywhere you are in the world, I want to remind you this morning that water don't pass Gare. Water don't pass Gare. And there is no way this problem will not get back to them. There is no way it will go back to them. Look for IPOB family closer to you and join. Understand it's not about hate. Understand it's not about conquest. Understand it's about us having our back because it has been taken from us. Our message is simple, and I'll be back in a minute.
We keep walking down the road. They killed our mothers, fathers, and our sons. We are light, we are lights of the world. We come from the land of the rising sun. Every single day we keep rising up. No matter what they do, we are never giving up. This is my message to the world. Embrace Biafra. Embrace redemption. We shall win in the end. This is my message to the world. Embrace our freedom. Embrace our victory. We shall win.
Yes, at this moment our lines are open. Do not worry about them. They can't do whatever they want to do. But the people, the world must begin to understand how Nigerian function. They pay everybody just to stop Biafra restoration. But no matter what we do, everything they have done so far becomes the fuel that drives us in this very journey. And somebody called yesterday when Mazi was on. He said people should not worry what they are doing because we work for our good. And that is exactly what the Bible says. Everything we work for our good, no matter what they do. Of course, at this moment, our lines are open. If you are Biafran, in or outside Biafra land, you are yet to join with IPOB. You are missing out. Like our leader said, this is the last miracle. You have to be part of this miracle. You have to be part of this miracle. And don't miss out of it. Send us your phone number and your location to our WhatsApp line. And I can assure you the nearest coordinator will be waiting for you there. Everything they have done to stop us, they will fail. We wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against principalities and power. We wrestle against wicked spirits in the heavenly places. We wrestle against saboteurs. We wrestle against people of ignorance. Above all, we wrestle among ourselves. Just for one thing. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. And our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614. And the caller on the WhatsApp, let us see if they will allow me to take your call. Caller on WhatsApp. Good morning from here.
Good. Biafrans worldwide. I greet all of us. Mazi Namdi Okukano, I greet. Mazi, the principal officer IPOB, I greet all of us. Chukwuka Biama is in control because we owe nobody any apology for what we are doing. Ubi in our land, Ubi in our land is important to everybody to locate to where Isiana is. Isiana, Ubi. So many people have sold their Ubi because of money. We must recover them back this time. Ubi in our land. All of us must locate to where their Ubi is. Isiana. Mazi, Onyeibe, what you are doing to our people, Mazi, my hand is up for you, and all the IPOB worldwide. My hand is up for you all. You see, everybody must locate Obi where it is. Your of Obi family Obi and Omunna.
When you be, you think he's a demon with 20 horn and black like me. Don't know that Obi is supposed to wake up in the morning and go and pray. They don't even know what.
Thank you very much.
So when you are saying Obi, reduce it, add English so that it will not look like Arose. I bond your God more now, and I wonder what Jesus from Jesus and from Enugu. What I told them in Matthew in John chapter 4. This is the time those who watch in spirit. I would have said it in this way. Oh Gabo, Mbendi kefe jineke, gefe ya na imejoku na ime mo. But they are telling us that I na go more. Man, Jesus is an I gave chineke, imejoku na ime mo. And so if you don't understand them what the more mean, they will say you are rose. So when you are saying Obi, some people think you are calling demon because it's Igbo language. Yes, this is how bad it can be, and that is what makes me get angry. When you finish now, some people think that you are carrying it's even our people. who a lot of things have destroyed. Before you say somebody, let the person know what you are saving them. They say there is a way where you are removing a coral. You know what is a coral? Lice from the body of dog.
Lies.
Where you remove the lice, it's painful. Our elder say, show it to the dog. Because the dog may soon begin to think that you are doing them bad. That is why our leaders say where to fall. So when you are helping our people to understand this truth, explain it to them so they will understand. Before they know now, they tell you are Beno Babe. But yet they want to turn out Chuku and they are running for Beno Babe. Who did us this thing? I know how many people that have quarried me that Chuko Kikabiama is a name of fatty. But who is a deity? But let's not go there anyway. We must tell ourselves the truth the way it is and save our land. Save our land by every means necessary. We should, those of us here on ground, we tell you what our problem is. We tell you, you go and investigate it, and it means you. But the point is that people are so controlled by the garbage Nigeria has fed them in, and it controls their life. As I'm talking to you, majority of Nigerians are used to suffering. They think it's a way of life. Blessed are those who suffer, for they shall inherit the heaven. Then why did he send us here? Go ahead,
Mazi, they do us to nothing. To
no,
zero.
when you are shouting, Ubina, I go more, I go some more, mana chicken, chineke,
I have already restored Biafra. If you want to restore Biafra, restore your OB in your family now. You see that you already right. Then, brother, you see restoration of Biafra. I have already done it. As soon as I saw Hamadike, I heard the voice of Hamadike. I now know what to do, and I started it. I have did it complete. So we don't look. We know what to do because we know that the parliamentary government are existing on this planet. Existing. And it's us. No. We say no to that. When they fabricate anything they are fabricating, let them know that they must bear the consequence. We don't know. We don't care. We don't look anybody face for this restoration of Biafra. Let them bear it in mind that the land of Biafra can never contain we and them, Fulani and Hausa and Yoruba and Britain. 5 embassies is what we need in Biafra land. 5 embassies, continent by continent. Let everybody bear it in mind. 5 embassies, continent by continent. That is my retaliation of what of nonsense they did to my people. Finish.
Thank you very much.
Up you. Move ahead. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oguguru na ngegene ha. Achani neno nyaloge. Nekeno na fo na nkwo. Mama ga wolugo mo menjo nja wolugo okukwo. O isi ori atu nkwe egbu n'igwe bi isi. Ilu ndị asị na-egbu n'ofu na ogwe nwere mkpochi ogbuefi nwa Onyeibe. Kedu onye hawo akpafuru ụwa ọwụ mmụba anyị mere ha ọnọdụ ha nọ na ya. The land of Biafra. They conquer. No, only mineral resources they conquer. How dare them to try our land? How dare them? No, they cannot work. They can never continue we and them. Let everybody stand up now. We don't care who's the danger or who's the dimma or Obiano or Ngige. We don't look at their face. All of them will go back to the back seat. We don't look their money. They don't even have money self. So let them bear it in mind. Thank you, Mazi Onyeibe. Let all Biafra go and look for Obi. Obi is where man.
Thank you.
Man is
and I would advise you tell them
and
to look for
IPOB
IPOB now. They need IPOB now.
Much.
They need IPOB now more than it. Thank you very much. We must continue.
Thank you.
Biafrans across the globe must understand. No matter how they wrestle us, Nigerians have one agenda, and that agenda to make sure that Biafra is restored. An agenda. That agenda is make sure Biafra is restored. Can you hear me? Caller on the line. Caller on the line. Good morning from here.
Mazi Onyeibe, those people to carry them at the time. You have done your best, and you continue to do until Biafra is restored. Chukwuka will strengthen you. He will comfort you. He will protect you under his creation. No harm will befall you. In the name of Chukwuka, we say, And I still use as a point of contact to my deputy, Mazi Temefo, Onyeibe, Onyeibe, the savior of the whole world, every human being, every creation of the Most High, Tukwokikadiama. Man, the Kano is their savior. Come, shut up, everybody. Listen, you people are not hearing. Biafra is not an ordinary nation. Biafra is a spirit. And Biafra is the children of the Most High Tukwokikadiama. Very simple message. Our radio is not talking. That are supposed to, whether you are an IPOB member or our enemy, everybody, since our leader broke out, our radio has in the I have not been sleeping since 3 days. But listen, Biafra is all over the world. To go together and say I should go to Joshua chapter 18, verse 6. And when and it was of Solomon, suffice that he is going to creation to discipline the world. Both China, both India, we are not going to touch it. No one. Our leader must accomplish this task. Animals, you that are worshiping idols, you that are worshiping a human being that's created by God. I don't care who you are, because of one man, the whole nation was defied. But to look at them and said, they abandoned the master of his creation. Now, he said that all power in heaven and earth has been bestowed upon our leader, Martin Nambekalo. Whatsoever he decrees, so shall it be. And our leader said, Biafra must be restored. It is either Biafra or death. Son, I respect you. You are the number one of the whole world. The whole world gathered and gave you that mandate. Nobody will take it away from you. Live up to a man. It is either Biafra or you run away from America. I am telling you the gospel truth. These Taliban have gathered us. They have circulated us. They have opened their boundaries. They are coming in. And they come in one way. They will run away from Biafra land in 7 ways. And they will visit you. They will visit you, China. They will visit the whole world. See, Biafra land must be sanitized. No more, no power of any nation will intimidate Biafra. Come shut up. We are not talking with Biafra. We are determined. We have signed our life that even if it is one man and one woman remain in Biafra land, Biafra must be restored. And I decree to go to Biafra based on your word of wisdom of Solomon chapter 5. You will use your creation to fight for me against my enemies. May the sun, may the moon, may the stars, may the earth, may every creation from you, the creator, to put together and no other God. Fight against our enemies. Nigeria must be destroyed. Britain must go down. In your only name, to put together, I pray. He said, my Onyeibe, don't let them all help Biafra.
Everybody must hail Biafra. Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Thank
Good
you
morning.
for holding on. Good morning. Go ahead, please.
No mention. George, good morning. Good morning, all Biafrans all over the world. I still remember Mike Mgoke. I came from Ebonyi State, precisely Akeze, Province land, Biafra land. Just like as you said, the thing I want to contribute is to know you said about the transmitter. So I don't know if any way that people
contact Mazi from USA with direct. But
about my about location.
Moving from region to region.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a message for me on this WhatsApp, I will forward him and then respond to you adequately.
I will do that. I will do that. So that first, my speaking for our language, making over I say, oh, you go here to the talk. Almost no sense, but may finish is possible. So I wanted to, the first sacrifice I'll do is to give it to my people.
That is how it's supposed to be, not to Yoruba church. Our people are busy developing Yoruba church in the name of Jesus Christ, and our people are dying inside the villages. Can't we see evil and call it by the name? Go to our villages. Almost every community is more than 20 each other, and you have most of our grandmother in the village. Fulani are raping women as old as 100, and they are killing. Before you come for their rescue, they have killed them and buried them. I can only imagine what our leader is going through. I can only imagine. People don't understand the condition of the village. Almost every community is about 10 meters separated from each other, and all of them are in the village. The young men are in Lagos or Abuja to survive inside one Nigeria, because we are conditioned that way. The remaining men that are left in the village, Fulani will come and slaughter all of them. As wicked as they are, for ritual purposes, they will rape old women. You think they are raping a woman at the age of 90 for the sex of, for the love of sex? This is ritual defiling our land. And when I tell you to go back to your root, you know, have you ever wondered why these people are raping old women to defile your land? Our ancestors with they will cry and go. But in the day, wash it away. Blood of Jesus. Now, two things have make all of you to know that God is not a God of stupid people. Mecca, they have put how many kilometers away from the stone? Medina and Mecca. If you go there now, you cannot near the stone. It's coronavirus, Toronto virus. Is it not powerful enough to chase all the whole Allah children away from a black stone? Go to Jerusalem now. In fact, the word is somehow. If coronavirus or Toronto virus is as bad as they do, they are now making mockery of it. The world should be careful about what they are doing, because it will not end down for Homo sapien. Go ahead, please.
Onyeibe, whenever time you are speaking, I perceive the vibration from you. I perceive it. I see the George Onyeibe, there is one thing I miss you. The same so my happiness today hearing this radio. When you direct me to whom to go and meet, I went to the the government over there because I'm not afraid. So they are saying him and Hannah, let them carry on. Any moment from now, I will be free from them. There, I will know where I will channel my money. I will know where I will channel my money. I need the whole group. These people, I don't want to tell you the story, the reason why I left Nigeria. Exactly, you have touched the same reason. Before I left that zoo, I was in Port Harcourt. There is nowhere you call in that river state where you base. I don't know. These people chased me out from that place. Through Wazirike. They not face. But I'm still alive. My happiness today, I still hear about
my brother. As I did now, who chase me, I go chase. Who chase me, I go chase. I don't tell them. If they ever come for me to meet me for Ugodo, make them prepare come.
I don't know anything then. I was too young. 20-something years. Right? The blood flow in me. The blood of Biafra flow in me. Because my father paid the ultimate price into this struggle. Yeah. I did not come to Europe to build the best mansion. My senior sister died in giving birth because of lack of hospital. The second one, the same thing. I came to this Europe just to make sure that I said, I want to build a hospital to that community. Not so I want to ride the beggar.
But the point now is that if you come and build the hospital, you will see people that will come from Abuja to audit you. Go and look at all the bakery in Anambra. They have closed all of them down. Coming to Abuja to audit them and handing it over to Chinese people, Japanese people. Come to Biafra land now. Come and build it. They will come and audit you. Shut it down and give it to India or China or Japan to manage. That is what they are doing. But people are not seeing it.
Thank you
much, my brother, and our people must understand what we are saying. It really doesn't mean how you are in your comfort zone you don't understand. But I tell you, if you have a true heart of human, if you are human being, because what I'm saying is everybody are not human again. Some are not. If you are truly human, you will not support injustice. When our leader come on air, he will be shouting and shouting and shouting, and people don't understand what he's going through. We will pray one day that you could give a burden to all of you. He will give this burden to all of you, and you will understand. Look at Facebook have lost focus because of IPOB. That is to tell you the power of the resources they are stealing from our land. The power of the money. They are looting money. Okay, I agree. We know agree. Nigerian and British government do to us worse. There are things you have not done. And the only people like PTA people say, oh, Nigerian are fascinating us. They want to fascinate our children. You are going to allow Nigeria, who is killing you, dropping you one after the other. You are letting to fascinate you. Tomorrow you come on social media. Oh, this our brother have, but you are allowed. They kill by the guns. Enough vaccination. When are you there? But you are listening to your radio. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Hello.
Good morning from here. If you are there, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, sir. Onyeibe.
Good morning from here. Go ahead, please.
My name is Obinna Okonkwo. I'm calling from where court in Biafra. So I'm thanking you for the good work you are doing for the Biafra people. I thank God for our leader Mazi and his deputy Mazi Onyeibe. And you also, and all the principal officers that are working closely to this. Also, say this money is more important. I want to look on about this church matter. So that is, even as I am now, there is a one woman here talking blah blah blah. The name of evangelism.
But our people in the diaspora, you people should know that it's church they are using to kill us more than DSS now. We are the Christian now. Yoruba have turned church to another thing. Oh. You people should not just look at Jesus Christ's face. Oh. Look at the devil that is wearing Jesus Christ's face. Oh. Jesus has sent you out as a sheep among the wolf. You people should focus on that now. Before we are running for Boko Haram. Not to know. Now that American and other people want to talk of Christian now, the whole full to Christian just to deceive all of us. Nonsense people everywhere. I'm enjoying Onyeibe. Go out, please.
Honestly, the woman, even as I am now, I am very annoyed. This woman are disturbing the peace of people here. Even in tradition.
They are Muslim. They are Muslim. 80%. 15% are Ogomo. The rest one are Yoruba church. They are the Peja.
They are the people that carry church for head. The people that open branches. Even in Lagos State, if you go on one street, you will see like this lady church. That is, in one street, you see like the lady church, in Lagos State. You understand me? But this Yoruba people, they never worry to us because of the and the tradition. That's all. It's only our people, our Igbo people, are disturbing themselves just bothering themselves to go and worship there. Can you believe one day, me and my friend, we attended the CAC church all night. As we are in that church, as they are preaching, one pastor said he want to give like a 3 prayer points, and each one of the prayer points had a price to give. You will pay like some amount to give you first prayer point and second prayer point. I look at my friend and say, what kind of church is this? To give prayer point, you will pay to give prayer point. And I say, my friend, I can't attend this church anymore. And since that day, I stopped going to any church, even program, anything about it. I just feel like to stay on my own. I don't want to communicate with anything church again. Let them stay on their own. I will stay on my own, because when Jesus Christ came, he doesn't behave that way. Before Jesus Christ healed many people, and he doesn't collect any money. Why should I have money to collect prayer points? That would be, it's me that we play, not only you, not you that we play for me. We play and give you money to prayer points. I say, no, I can't continue with this. Okay, I have to stay on my own. I don't need anything church anymore in my life.
Thank you very much.
For this church has terminated many lives today. And some people even don't know what they are doing. It's like they are going insane about this church. He will just come out for his church, carry Bible without opening the Bible and know what is inside the Bible. Don't mean those people don't know what they are doing as well, or they're just mocking of all this church. They make it of God, because I don't know this church. I don't know. Our people should be careful.
Thank you very much.
We should be careful of all these church matters, because this church matter have damaged many people's life today. You understand?
Very much. We shall be revealing all of them without favor, without fear of anybody. People can stop this and let Biafra go. We are the one they are using Christianity to do for one night. They start killing Igbo people who are Christian in the north, killing them in thousands. Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. It will get to all of them. Very soon now, there will be no church service everywhere, because Boko Haram are everywhere in Biafra land. So Yoruba, your church, then people that you go to heaven, because all of them are giving sticker to member. That is why they are killing our youth, and they are saying their reward is in heaven. Why are you the one who won 27 virgin? Why are not going to heaven to collect the 27 virgin? Biafrans wake up. Anything that equals by them without corrupted. All the same have led that police Nigeria is you look at your Biafra did anybody then rob be imagine attack of a Are you still there, caller?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. From South Africa.
Go ahead.
Mazi, you just read project. The way there's a project, just like the way it still remains the same today. And those people who claim that they are the governors, those Nigerians that is in the Biafra land, doesn't know how to single protest. Did you see how the whole thing is going? That this Hausas and Fulani is okay, let's just not out. This Fulani, the government by Abakir, they're so wicked to the core. On all these things that they see that they are doing, they don't repent in them, not even a piece of okay.
At least when you beat they are killing us the more,
Jesus.
They are robbing us the more, all their intention they react. Our leaders say they want us to react prematurely. That is exactly what they are doing.
Yeah.
But we are a step ahead of them. But they know now. No matter what they do, after all, helicopter drops some Fulani headsmen somewhere in Imo State.
Yes.
Around Kigwe to be
Is
precise.
it?
If I'm not making
Yes,
mistake.
for digging or something. Yeah, I
He
saw
dropped
it.
the helicopter came in there. When they called me immediately, Mazi was on air and he was rounding up, so it was not possible for me to bring that announcement on air on time. But they are monitoring all of them. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, sir. And you know what I hear about these people call themselves and the rest of them? Are they telling us that by grace of God, if Biafra is stored tomorrow, they want to top Biafra land like Libya, where there will be a counter attack? This one is in a group of Nyangodo because he has promised that he will sabotage. The other one is in a group of what is the name? That is in Lagos. They want to all the million they have stolen. They want to use to be fighting back in order to and their whatever they claim.
Do they think we are ignorant? Do they think we are not considering all those aspects? That is why when people come, they say, let Biafra come today. If Biafra today, you don't know the evil that will come. There are a lot of things that need to be checkmate. And once we are done checkmating them, then they will see Biafra. They think we are ignorant. They think we don't know all of them. We know all of them, both the ones inside IPOB, both the ones outside IPOB. I can assure you they will not be alive to see that day. The people they kill will drag them along. So just leave them, let them be. Their problem is that they are envious. How should it be Mazi Nande? Now you know that I don't do this Mazi Nande can. And then the best stuff them can do is to pull backyard door and then go and apologize. What kind of people will forgive them? Still keep on resisting that we cannot do anything. I got phone on. I got.
Have you seen the video where we can complain the way the Buhari is treating the people of River State? For the same person who the same week addressed him so much. He was the one who
Wike is like the life of Abaribe. He can become an idiot tomorrow. Yeah. We follow him up like that. But I can tell you that Wike and Abaribe they are just like true. Their parents are original. Because Biafran blood cannot fight again.
Yeah, it's true. Mazi, one thing else I want to say so that I can give others a chance. I want to ask you a question. Our deputy leader yesterday, he showed us that the people of Imo State that this particular the question now you see these people are hand picking. It's that when you go to shop, select whatever you want, you go to till and pay. That's what allow you to go out of the gate. Now, when the France people, even those that are from the 2020, let's assume this guy was allowed to stay and rule from now to 2023. And this guy is a backyard of choice. Now that he's sitting kitchen in Biafra, if we not get hold of him and tell him that this does belong to you, you might know the way. Not got a problem with he's a senator. He must go and shout yeah and high in Abuja, but he must leave Imo State alone. If this guy stays beyond the recognition in Imo, when in happen, they need to read him. That's the question I'm asking. What more control? Never single contract. He have never given anybody electricity. No village has visited to show the condition. Those who, if we claim that he voted them, he have never. Is it Emere or whoever, and promise them electricity, water, anything.
of the night. On this voice document.
Voice now.
Yes, constant the maybe it require a new pass and they are not able to do that. But hopefully, let's see before the end of today if they will be able to rectify the fault.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. And believe me, those who are handling it are listening to it. Thank you. Yes. Call on WhatsApp, you have 2 minutes. As you pray in call. Good morning. Yeah. Bring your phone closer to your mouth.
Hello, Mazi Onyeibe.
Yeah, go ahead now.
My contribution. Thank you. You see, you have been saying. But I see no reason why our people still keep adamant on what this is.
Honestly, let me correct something. Our people are waking up. Our people are waking up, believe me. I can't even believe it. But of course, it's not over until it's all over.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna One gonna confirm all. That is what we are doing. Our people are waking up, believe me. And it took them 200 per share. If God, the creator, I tell you we need about 800 to wake up. But those who are to be resurrected are up already. But go ahead with your views and opinion, my brother.
Thank you, my brother. You see, he always said Trump should know that our leader is his president. I love that man's spirit. Whenever he's speaking, whenever he's calling on phone, always see a strong and a soldier on him. I begin to see that man that I see as an Igbo man. I love that man so much. First of all, I bless the Chukwukika Abiyama that make everything possible for us today. Our Mazi Nnamdi, also his deputy Mazi Chemefo, and you, a reverend that's even seeing what others say, but he stood and said, no, evil is evil. Only God will bless you for what you have been anyone 200 million or whatever, how much. But let me tell you, the job you are doing, people are doing a great job, my brother. No one of them, I believe, because I met some of my colleagues, I spoke to them, I see their response. I even had them to download some of their this on their phone. I gave them, they said, look, you have been listening because I believe Almighty all our principal officers and before them to lesson. Please, you should stand up. We shouldn't be standing out. Someone what happened to Hope on vehicle, he said he was going to whatever. They even did a lesson to him. That man don't need to leave. That man don't need to leave. He went there and stole people's mandate. He has stole people's mandate and he think he's going to enjoy it. He cannot enjoy it. They even did a list to it because that vehicle, I saw the picture and everything. That vehicle could have been finished. I thank you, and I thank every one of us that even for this morning contributed. May God bless every one of us.
Thank you very much. You see, the truth cannot be overemphasized. My time is up already. I appreciate those of you who were able to call in. Sincere apology to for this moment. Make no mistake about it. As far as we are concerned, we are not any stone unturned. Every bad people running inside the church to deceive us, we will expose all of you. You are not going anywhere. Every politician who is trying to take over our life with his Igbo presidency, you are not going anywhere. Every 419, we are on another stage. And the earlier all of us understand, and the earlier all of us, what do we want? Biafra. This song is say, Ebe ka onu si Biafra. Ebe ka onu neje Biafra gamarapo Biafra kawe bozo gabili agamarapo Biafra kawe bozo gabili Biafra ga that you know. Goodbye. God bless you.
Amadike Biafra Nnamdi Kanu Nnamdi Kanu Amadike Ikagu Ndilo Nnamdi Kanu Nnamdi Kanu Amadike.
We are in a wicked world. It's a wicked world. This is
This a little song we wrote. We woo, who go cheated. Shake my kurubi. This how we do. BGT. Alright, yeah, man.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people, wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is still Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London. And Radio Biafra London is being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazi Ukafomefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi Ukafomefo is the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. And of course, he is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of the King Fafiku, the one and the only man who stood up to speak of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. Nobody have done that. He is the director of Radio Biafra and as well as Biafran Television, the one and the only man that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people across the globe. Of course, this is not an issue we have to debate. You can come to where you come from and then you put our demand to test. I am George Onyeibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, I will not proceed until I acknowledge the Creator, Chukwukika Biama, the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man. For in the end, we are gone as a people without him being by our side. It really doesn't matter how people feel about the whole issue, but Chukwukika Biama remains Chukwukika Biama, and there is nothing anybody can do about it. In my humble way, I will acknowledge him this morning before we proceed. Meyerim Chineke kene, Meyerim Chineke kenoma o, Meyerim Chineke otito, n'ihi no mewara nyuzo kaiba, Meyerim Chineke kene, Meyerim Chineke kenoma o, Meyerim Chineke o, n'ihi no mewara nyuzo kaibata uzo Biafra. Umeruwala nyuzo, umeruwala nyuzo, umeruwala nyuzo, kaibata uzo Biafra. Umeruwala nyuzo, umeruwala nyuzo, umeruwala nyuzo, kaibata o. Anyị na-aja ya mma o, maka n'eziokwu na mara mma ịhụnanya anyị na-aga obiọma ojuru anya dadio inweghị mgbanwe ọ dị onye dị ka gị ịbụ afa n'oge anyị niile naanị dị mma o. You see, and of this morning I thought we shall move ahead to with our topic this morning is to 7 strategy to Biafra restoration. 7 strategy to stop Biafra restoration. So for us, remind that irrespective of how you feel, irrespective of what your agent tells you, irrespective of the voice that speaks in your head, duty cannot be overemphasized. And I have followed our leader, Mazi Kano, from the very first day I heard his voice on Radio Biafra, which is on the June, the month of June, 7th month of June, 2014. His message has not changed.